Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Love and Light Show with your host, me, Sarah Manning. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day so far, a wonderful week. We all know that it's hump day today because it's Wednesday, so it's the middle of the week. Today's actually like a weekend day for me. Wednesdays and Thursdays are my Saturday and Sunday just because of my husband's schedule. So that has changed up a little bit for me. So as we are waiting for some callers from my wonderful producer, Dave, I asked some of you to send me a question by email. So I actually have 3 questions that I'm going to try to get through. I have 2 from one person because she was the only person that sent me any questions until this evening when I got a couple more. But the questions are from Lynn Mullen Hammond. So first of all, Lynn, thank you for your question. I'm happy to have it here with me. But your question is, will I find satisfactory employment in the near future? And then your other question is, we're looking at buying a new home for the past few weeks, but have not been successful. Do you see us finding our perfect home in the near future? So I want to talk about the employment question first, because it's pretty much going to answer the new home question as well. The first thing is with the satisfactory employment. I am a strong believer, Lynn, that you have to, number one, you have to know what kind of job you want to work for. Not necessarily the exact company you want to work for, but the type of company you want to work for. Like, what are their values? What are their company guidelines? Do their values fit your own being? Is it a company that you can get behind? For example, if you're someone that deals with a lot of allergies or is very environmentally friendly, would you really be able to work with a company that doesn't value the earth because of what they do? Like, they say they value the earth, but they're maybe producing pesticides. You know what I mean? So you have to get very, very clear on where you want to be and the position you want, on the responsibilities. Like, I would envision what you would think your dream job is and go out and find it and don't settle. The other thing that's interesting that I want to tell you is know your worth. You know, if you don't have an idea of what you want, how much you want to make, the hours that you want to work, it's really hard to find that satisfactory employment. And the universe is also going, well, we want to support you and we are here to support you, but you have to have an idea first of what you desire. We can lead you, but even if we bring a really good job towards you, if you aren't really like, if you're not really sure that it's for you, it's not going to follow through. Because I think what people forget is you're co-creators in our, like, we are all co-creators in our life. It's not just the universe that is bringing, like, it's not just the universe's responsibility or spirit's responsibility to create the life that we desire. We have to vibrate that way. And it's a 50-50, right? So it's not just one. You're part of the equation, and the universe and spirit is part of the other equation, and you have to meet, but you have to get clarity on where you want to be and how and what direction you want to take. And that's the same thing with, sorry, I'm bumping my table here, making everything shaky. Poor Dave. So, and the same with the home. Know where you want to live, what area, what's your price range, I honestly manifested the house that I live in now. My husband and I made a list. My husband's thing was he wanted a shop or a garage. And then there was something else he wanted. I can't remember what it was, but his biggest thing, he wanted a garage. And I wanted a tub I could soak in. I wanted a room I wanted a guest room, an office, master bedroom. And I also wanted an ensuite. And I also wanted a space where I could have clients without the client having to come through my home. We got that exact house, and everything on our list was met. And I honestly believe it's because we had a clear vision of where our house would be, how much it would be, and what our house looked like. So when you get that clarity, the universe, and you vibrate that way, and you just like, I know this is going to happen. I know this is going to happen. You just automatically attract that to you. Okay. So Lynn, I hope that answers your question. And just really quickly, I got a question about health from Erica Swenson today. And I'm not somebody that is, I've never been comfortable going intuitively, this is what I think is happening. However, I have a really good book for you, Erica, and it's by Louise Hay. and it's called You Can Heal Your Life. Okay. This is an amazing book. It's got all of these different things that are going on and why it's going on, and an affirmation on how to clear things. Okay. So I hope that answers your question, and you're so welcome for the meditation the other day, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. So we actually have a caller. We have Melissa in Dunedin, Queensland, Australia. I love people in Australia. Hello, Melissa. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I am just fine, thank you. We've been having beautiful weather here, and I hear you've been having some good weather as well.
Yes, very beautiful.
My mom traveled in Australia from the northern part down to the southern and back up again for 3 months last year. And ever since then, I'm like, I'm going to Australia. I don't know when, but I know I'm going. I can't wait. It is so beautiful there.
It is. It's just amazing. It's an amazing place.
And I think what I really, sorry, your card just dropped. I have to go get it. But what I love about Australia is the diversity. You guys have, from the pictures I've seen from my mom, it looks really dry and arid, but then there's parts of near the ocean that are lush and just beautiful. And I'm like, oh man, and the heat. I love heat. Oh, did we lose Melissa? Melissa, are you still there? Okay. So while we're waiting for Melissa to come back, which is fine. I mean, it happens, long distance international calling. I just want to expand a little bit on the Erica and health question. Again, I'm not somebody that I'm not as a medium or psychic that I don't like to say with health issues. I'm not the person that is like, oh, this is what's happening, because I feel like health is such a touchy thing, and you have to be really careful. And I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not any type of medical professional, but I can tell you that I have found this book absolutely amazing. Louise Hay she has another book. I don't have it. I haven't read it, but it's something that I am going to go out, because I just was rereading this book actually yesterday. I opened the first page. I was like, holy cow. She says it incorporates portions of my little blue book called Heal Your Body. And I truly do believe in the power, like the energetic healing power that is available to us. Do I think that it cures everything? No, but okay, perfect. So that's just my thoughts on that. So Erica, I hope that helps again. Hi,
Melissa. Hello.
No worries. It happens, but we have an amazing producer, Dave, that always makes sure to get everybody back, so we're good to go smooth. So I do have a card that has come out for you when I was talking to you earlier. It's the Clearing House card. And it's interesting because I feel like this isn't just an emotional or energetic clearing. I keep I see boxes, it's almost like you're going through an organization in your house right now and clearing out what you don't want, and you're putting things in that are really beautiful and things that you really like. Are you doing an actual physical clearing of your house and stuff right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, totally makes sense. And there's actually another card that popped out that I just felt under my foot. What I want to tell you about the clearing house is, don't keep anything unless you are absolutely in love with it and it evokes emotion, because otherwise it's just clutter, and that's what you're trying to get rid of. But it's hard to decide, what do I keep and what do I let go? And it's very much it's because you're also trying to surround yourself in a lot more positive, loving energy right now. Is that right?
It is.
Okay. So there are some things in our lives that we're like, oh, well, it's nice, but it's not necessarily, emotion provoking, or it's not like, oh no, I have to have that. So what I would do is I would go through things like that, and I would pick out what really stirs your heart, what really keeps you in a really good space. And I would keep that, and everything else I would let go. Now, it's fine. As I say that, I feel like I want to tell you that it's going to feel like you're clearing out so much stuff. You're going to feel a little sense of panic that you've gotten rid of too much. But what you're doing is you're making way for more blessings and more beautiful things. But on the flip side of that, when you go to the store and you find something that you absolutely adore, and I actually want to tell you, start looking for more color. You need more color. And I see like a really very beautiful blues and everything. I think blue would be a really good color for you to have in your space, and deep purples. And when you find something that you just love, 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 that's what you're gonna pick up to put in your home. But don't buy it, like don't attach guilt to buying it, because you're worth it. Does that all make sense so far?
It does. It does. Thank you.
You're so welcome. The other thing, along with clearing physical things out of the house, is it can stir up emotional and mental things as well, like things that are going on in our head and things that we're thinking, our belief systems. Like, because with clearing so much out, it can kind of pull us into a feeling of lack. But the other card that flew out for you is the wishing well card. And I love that card because it kind of brings us back to childhood when, you'd toss a coin in the wishing well, or you would like Snow White, she would throw her dream, I think she like said her dream down the wishing well. And if it came back to you, it was meant to be, or something along those lines. I keep wanting to encourage you that just because you've got a lot going on, don't forget about the beauty and the positivity and magic of the universe. So I want to remind you to keep putting your wish out there, keep putting your desire out there, and know that the universe is hearing you and supporting you all the time. And the minute you start feeling like, oh, but I'm getting rid of too much, or there's too much, you can be like, no. I'm clearing stuff out because this is the exact time when I'm supposed to, so that my dreams and desires have tons of room and tons of space to become reality and to come to fruition. Does that make sense to you?
It does. It does. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Do you have a question for me in general that I can answer?
I was wanting to contact my mum. She passed away a couple of years ago, but I don't know if you can do that.
Okay, so mom has. Oh, hey, your mom looks. Sorry, let me change that up. Your mom looks. You look a lot like your mom. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Your hair is shorter now, though. Is that right? Than hers?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. So that's because I was like, Mom, you got to be really quick and validate that you're really here with me. And she's like, oh, she's cut her hair. It's like, okay. Your hair is more a shoulder length. Is that right?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And you have really thick hair as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So that's just a way to validate so that you know 100% that your mom is with me right now. Here's what's really interesting is she must have, I love that I told you to bring more colors into your life, because she's like, I was very vibrant. Loved colors. I loved life. And I was very, she used a lot of V words to describe herself. She's like vivacious and vibrant. Does that make sense for your mom?
Yes, it does.
Okay, perfect. There is, I don't know what this flower is called, but she is showing me like a really beautiful red flower. And I almost feel like it blooms all around you. Do you have red flowers that bloom around you?
I do have a red flowery tree that I did buy for her, yes.
Oh, you bought that for her?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Phew, goosebumps. So another way to confirm that it's really her, and it's a taller tree now. Is that right? And the reason why I asked that is because she shows you standing under it and telling you, when you feel that energy, remember that I'm always with you. I'm always like, I will live forever as long as you're here. Like still on this earth. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Melissa, I know I can hear a little one in the background, but is that I keep your mom keeps talking about a daughter. Do you have a daughter?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay, so is it you? The reason why I ask is I keep hearing the word namesake. Do you share a name with your mom?
Yes, I do.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so you're the daughter that shares a name. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. So again, just another way to prove that it's really your mom here with us. She just showed me a ring. Melissa, you have one of your mom's rings, is that correct?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. And it's I kind of chuckle a little bit because she's like, "Oh, you kind of had to fight for that ring." So she's glad you have it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So she's very glad you have that ring as a piece of you, but you need to wear it more. And it's interesting because it changes a little bit. And she's like, if you want to change it into something that is actually more wearable for you, please go ahead and do that. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. So that is your reading for today, Melissa. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry, your mom's like, hey, you didn't tell her that I love her. So I have to tell you that that she loves you and she's never left. And she also tells you when you smell me, trust that it's me. So she must send you a scent that makes you think of her. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. So when you smell that, just say, I love you too, Mom. I know you're here with me. And that's all she wants from you. So she's definitely around, very strong, very beautiful, beautiful soul. And she's very proud of you and excited that she got to talk to you today. And thank you for letting me do that for you.
Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Melissa. You too. So now we have Ashley, a fellow Canadian. She is from South River, Newfoundland. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
I am just fine, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad.
That's good. Are you guys getting frozen over there in Newfoundland, or are you guys having some pretty decent weather?
It all depends. One minute it could be snowing, next minute it could be raining, next minute it could be freezing rain. One minute it could be really nice and warm, and next minute it could be minus 21.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally agree. I'm over in British Columbia, and we are having one of the mildest winters that a lot of people can remember. So I feel pretty fortunate because it's like almost no snow. It's beautiful. It's pretty nice. Yeah. So I'm kind of that mean Canadian. I rub it in a little bit. It's hard not to. You're enjoying this beautiful weather. And, I find it so funny that I'm talking about weather because the card that came out for you is what I call the Gentle Gardener card. And it's absolutely, and as I'm saying this, Ashley, has your dad passed?
My stepdad, yes.
Your stepdad did. Okay. Because I have a gentleman coming forward and it's an interesting, whenever you start, I don't know if you heard the last caller, but I connected her to her mom. And the minute you kind of, for me anyways, the minute I kind of sidestep doing intuitive stuff and I go into mediumship, it's like, everybody's like, woohoo, Kate, let's go on board. Sarah's talking to dead people. Let's go talk to Ashley. So your stepdad comes forward really strong as well. Ashley, do you have a brother as well? That I don't think he's passed, but I want to say you have a brother as well.
Long story short, my both parents have passed away. My aunt raised me and my sister. Her son was basically my brother, and he's still alive.
Oh. And he's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You interestingly enough, though, okay, you did say that, right? It's a cousin, but you feel like a brother because your dad just talks about. I'm so glad that you have such a strong healthy male figure in your life still that you can lean on and support and get support from. Do you understand that? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Your dad makes me feel like there's something going on in my chest. Like it all of a sudden is very sore. I don't know if it's an impact or if he passed due to something or breathing issues. Did he have some breathing issues when he passed?
He had a massive heart attack in his sleep.
Oh, Okay, I'm so sorry. That would make sense why my chest is extremely painful. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'd be lying to you if I said that I felt your mom, but that's not to say that she's not here with us. Your stepdad is just very, very overpowering and very energetic. So he's kind of like coming through with a lot of strength. So,
okay.
Does that make sense for him? Like personality wise, was he like just a very, very strong personality in life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so they keep their personalities on the other side that they have in life. And so he's just very like, I'm here. I don't know why. And honestly, I'm like, I don't feel like this is right, but he keeps showing me sunflowers. Do you really, is it you that really love sunflowers, or did he just have a really sunny disposition?
My mom used to like sunflowers.
Oh, it's your mom. Okay. Okay. With your mom, did she pass? I want to actually say she passed due to illness. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm actually focused on the color yellow for her, and that's my sign for Cancer. Did she Cancer?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry for your loss. That is so hard.
I'm a recent breast cancer survivor.
Oh, wow.
Last year.
Okay. The anniversary is coming up soon, though. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like with her, I have a really strong perfume. When you're alone and you shouldn't be smell a really strong perfume that reminds you of her.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
So please know that is your mom. You're not crazy, I promise.
Okay.
So your mom's like, she's not crazy. She's good. Just let her know it's me.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, like I feel like your family, when you were all together. So I just wanted to ask you about, your mom kept showing me dominoes. Were you guys like big on board games growing up and everything?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So my biggest thing with loved ones is I'm always like, please tell me things that I can't pull out of my butt. Like I want really, really specific stuff. So that's where your mom is coming in. It's interesting that your dad came, your dad came in so strong, and then she let him, but it was when she'd had enough. It's like in life, when she'd had enough, she would just come through and be like, okay, you're done. I'm coming in now.
Yeah.
And they're still that way together on the other side. You've been dealing with a lot. So I want to come back to the Gentle Gardener because your mom's reminding me of this as well. And she said, Ashley, you have to let yourself have those down days. Yes, you're healthier, and yes, you're good, and yes, you want to have an appreciation for life, but you still have to be okay with allowing yourself to feel those heavier, sad emotions. Do you understand?
Yep, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I keep wanting to tell you she's in the rainbows. She's like, I'm always in the rainbows watching down on you. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So be really kind and gentle to yourself for the next little bit, Ashley. The Gentle Gardener is very much that way. It's an older lady spirit, and she just tends to the gardens. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Your mom's like, I'm always here. I hear you talking to me, and I'm just trying to connect with you in other ways, but always feel my love around you. Okay. So that is your reading, and thank you so much for joining me. And I am sorry for your loss, but I hope that the messages of validation have helped you and recognize her response and everything.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. And to everybody else that joined me tonight, thank you so much. If you're interested in a reading, you can email me, go to my Facebook page, Sarah Manning, look for the pink hair, or info@sarahsmanning.com. Love and light, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.